Welcome back, guys, for today's video. So today's agenda, boom, the vibrant V-band, the exhaust leak fixed, and I'm gonna go over how much the whole thing cost me on the rebuild. Should be a good one. Thing is filthy, bro. Pollen just ruins everything. Like, I have bad allergies, and you guys see the residue from that? Look at that. So I'm all sniffling, and we're getting a little better. Took some medicine this morning, so. But yeah, no more exhaust leak. No more exhaust leak. That's the plan. All right, OV-band is off. You see the residue. I'm gonna clean all this up whenever I get the new one back on. But yeah, you guys see, this thing was tired, boss man. The thing was done. Like, it was on, but this part where it locks against this, it would just spin around, so it wasn't holding its proper tightness. And you see why. Dead. And the new one, you see, is rounded, and you know, it's just new. So get this put on and get rolling. All right, ladies and gentlemen, new V-band is on, bolted down. Get a better view for y'all. Look at that, it's not a tired V-band. I'm gonna watch this two up top, make sure they don't leak, but this one was showing the most signs of it on the piping. So change that one, hopefully we're good to go now. And then I'm gonna get changed, and we go over the build costs on the EVO. First, I get a, you know, co-start, make sure we're not having any air going out. Oh yeah, we're good. We are good. We are good. We can now go over the full cost repair. The full cost repair. Alright, here we go. Alright guys, it's time to go over the full build cost. Everything you see, I'm gonna cover it right now today. Let's see. Go on my notes, have it all documented. I'm not sure if it's in order or not, but here we go. So head work, had the cylinder head redone, basically resurfaced, all that good stuff. That was $250 for that. Block and piston, so that's really just the block. Got a deck honed, bored out, jet washed, so the pistons can fit the new, you know, new cylinder walls and all that good stuff. That was $460 for that. Now pistons. So the car originally had JE pistons, standard size, 85 millimeters. I think 2 got nicked pretty good, and that came out to be, for the new pistons I have now, the Wisco 10.5 compression, 85.5 millimeter pistons. Those were $1,003. Now we have the AM True Time cam gears. These are really just if you want them or not. Most guys run stock cam gears, but for me, motor is degreed, so we needed those cam gears. That was $300 shipped. We have a new oil pan OEM from a friend of mine. That was $250, the homie discount. Engine machine and balancing. Now this part I didn't know was a thing, but they had to take the rotate assembly, have it balanced, and you know, I get it. Vibrations and driving, all that good stuff. So they took the crank assembly, the rods, and blew the pistons, put a machine, had it balanced and rotated, all that good stuff. That was $310 for that. We have the GSC valves, intake and exhaust. So I bent 3 valves all in total. Could have bought 3 to replace those, but just got all brand new ones, like I said previously in other videos. That was the GSC standard valve. That was $285 shipped. We have a balanced shaft bearing, which is, from my knowledge, it's like it helps with the higher in RPM range, so it helps the oil circulate faster and better and more efficient. That was $50 for that little bearing. Turbo service. So my turbo was leaking pretty badly in previous old videos. It was smoke. It got bad over time. So Precision put a brand new oil bearing housing in there, and we have the hot side coated, the silver finish. If you guys seen in the unboxing video I did for the turbo, that was $416 for that. This car has 2 fuel pumps in it. It has a primary secondary setup. It had twin Ditchworks 300 fuel pumps. Now we have a twin 525 Hellcat and a 450. 450 fuel pump is the primary, secondary 525 Hellcat fuel pump. That right there for that was $270 shipped. So the fuel pumps were bad. That's why the car went down. We have a new oil pump. For sure did that. That's OEM, brand new $250 for that. Water pump, $60 off Rock Auto. I believe that was I got it from. This pump I'm going to list off right now is the package bundle. So you have the head gasket, EVO 9 head gasket, EVO 9 timing belt, EVO 8 belt tensioner, OEM rear main seal, OEM front main crankshaft seal, valve cover gasket set, thermostat gasket housing. That came out for a total of $530 shipped. We have the Coilrad radiator. That was $250 for that. ACL race rod bearings, ACL race main bearings. Again, a bundle package. ACL thrush washers, OEM oil filter gasket, OEM oil pump gasket, and an OEM exhaust manifold gasket. And I'm using the EVO 9 exhaust manifold gasket. Came out to be $200 shipped. Well, yeah, $200 shipped. We have the S90 throttle body. I got this. I first bought the car, but I had it in the parts list, so I just put it on there. Changed that. So that's S90 throttle body. That's a 74 millimeter. It came out to be $250 shipped. We have the important part, the head bolts. Before it had H11 head bolts in it. Now we have the ARP 625 head bolts. That was $322 shipped. Fluids, 3 transmission fluid and 1 TKs came out to be $162. We have this is optional powder coating, valve cover, turbo exhaust. Intake housing. That came out to be $220. Not too bad for that. We have the tires. Terra Proxies R888R tires. R4 came out to be $888. It's not what a deal too, so that's pretty good. RPF ones, $700 for those used. 17 by 10 plus 18. Then we have paying my buddy Whippy for the engine rebuild. That came out to be $885 all in total. So without tuning, that part I ain't mentioned yet. We are at $8,207. Tuning should be around $600, give or take $600. I'm start there. That's $8,907 to get me rolling again, which honestly isn't that bad at all. Being I could have blew rods out the block, and I need a whole new block, whole new crank assembly. All those factors vary. So this could have been way over 12 grand and then some, including, you know, luckily I already have cams that are still good. These have S3 billet cams, so, and it has the ECU, A Infinity, so a lot of factors, but I made out so far without tuning $8,307 to get my girl back on the road. So yeah, not too bad at all. I had to go back and re-list some things because I have some numbers off. Cause I got 10,000 No, it's like I got $9,000, but right now we're $8,307. So not too shabby. I was able to get that V-band situation fixed. I put the new oil in yesterday, Valvoline VR1 2050. So it's going to go to the Whippy's house this weekend, have him go over everything before we get it on the dyno, and then we are going to be getting tuned. Hopefully sooner than later, but depending on the date we have lined up. Yeah, guys, this was the final cost. And for you guys at home, it might be different because of, again, different scenario, different setups, different everything. So that was just me. If the motor would have popped, sorry, move the camera. If the motor would have popped, the rod at the block, it would have been a lot more expensive, trust me, because the cranks are not expensive. I'm sorry, cranks are expensive just to get and all that good stuff. So just a brief little rundown. So when it's, you know, all buttoned up this weekend, get tuned, and then my goal is to get the side skirt extensions put on and my carbon duckbill trunk.
70 years later.
It's a nice day for a cruise before we get the car. Dropped off this weekend to Whippy's house. So my tuner hit me back last night. That number I said before, yeah, that's going up a little bit more. I thought it would be a little bit more than what I predicted, and it is. So tuning will be around $1,000 because I'm on flex fuel and dyno renting. So that's not really that bad though. So I'm close to like $9,000 now invested into the car. Again, not too bad, bro, for what it is and being a built 4G platform. So right now I'm at the car warm up. I'm gonna cruise around the town center, do a little shopping. I can't buy a new hat, to be honest, but yeah, you get a little cruise in before the car goes to Whippy's house this weekend, and however long it's gonna take to go over everything. I love this part. And by the way, guys, it's two tunes on the Pump Gas 93 tune and the E85 tune. So it's two tunes and the dyno session, renting the dyno, whatever. So about it, but that's not really that bad of a price. So, and again, it's not about the money, just getting you guys an insight what to expect and a build going on of this caliber. So it all varies from you guys' perspective to what you're doing with your car, but so far that's why I invested into mine. Let it warm up, we'll get rolling. Oh, also, tomorrow marks 1 year with the car. Dude, time flies, that's crazy, bro. Already been a year. So today was the day I went to go see the car at Brandon's house. The next day I went to go purchase it. They thank the Snapchat for that, for the memories. Totally I forgot, but yeah, guys, a year, insane. Ain't really film much, but I got my new edition Jaguar hat. This is the Luxury Athletic Collection hat, Trevor Lawrence 16. Dope hat and dope expensive. This hat, bro, is 50. This hat right here, $50. The one on my head, $30. It's crazy for a hat. Take my ass home before I spend more money. Now we gotta do it, break a little necks. Not physically. Just cruise on the way home. Until we get it unlocked, tuned, and good to go. So far, man, the car's been solid. No leaks, no nothing. It just drives, bro. It just drives. And no AC, but we straight. We straight. Alright, almost to his house. So I'm gonna get out, cruise for a little bit before the car goes to Whippy's house. And I said, it's a look over. sure everything's good to go, and set up whenever I get ready to get tuned. Alright, the fun part, my lip. It shouldn't hit. Oh, look at that, it didn't hit. On that note, see y'all in the next video. Thank you for tuning in with me. So that was my build. That was the repair list for the EVO. Not too shabby, bro. Not too shabby. So hopefully next video we'll be getting tuned. Till then, stay safe. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Peace.